Tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Hello everyone, this is Bobbin Threadbare, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. Last time we finished up the main plotline of Velen, and before then we had finished up all of the question marks that are reachable in Velen.
Not one step closer, or you'll have a lie with the other stiffs.
It's a mixed reaction there. But, okay. Huh, two with one blow. But yeah, as you just saw, I freshly loaded into the game, and despite that, I was already stuck in the middle of everything, with a bunch of wolves nearby causing the music to go a little bit crazy. And then just a whole ton of looters standing in the road, threatening passers-by. Unfortunately, they did so with the wrong individual. Anyway, because I'm done in Velen, I am now on my way to finding, oh dear. A few last little scraps in the area, I believe. I just happened to notice that there was in fact a cat school upgrade diagram in the neighborhood, and happens to be protected by a exceptionally dangerous earth elemental. And while I wish I could stunlock him all day every day, there are still some of his attacks getting through here. On the bright side, my mutation bonus has gone over 200%. And that is additional damage, mind you. Every attack has been a critical hit for some time now. And actually, yeah, I've just hit the max. The most extra damage you can get with the mutation is 250% damage. And I've reached it. I could not in any way be doing more damage than I am right now at this level. Damn, that sucker took a lot. And all of this just for a single upgrade diagram. Possibly more than one.
Might want to look around some.
It's around here somewhere, that's for sure. Oh, hang on. Okay, so that's through the arch, so it's on the other side. Oh, okay. Never mind, it is 4 of the superior feline diagrams. But yes, aside from that, we are done in Velen. So unless this is on the south side of the river... it technically is. I should go to the end of the crossroads. And as a matter of fact, it is along the way. Or it is very close to the other side of a river. But before then, seems I've got one other thing in that, the one cave that's connected to the Wyvern Eyrie. Eyrie? How do you pronounce that?
That's it, Roach.
But on the other hand, I'm pretty sure I remember finding a diagram there. So, I don't know, it might just be a bug that's directing me in that location. And if so, there's going to be a cut in the video wherein I avoid wasting all of your time after having wasted my time. But before then, I need to actually get to one of these road markers. And like I said, it was a waste of time and in fact a bug. So instead you see me here, charging north, up towards that Griffin School diagram that is north of the Inn at the Crossroads. I've just left the inn behind back there. And so I am heading up towards some more ruins where there's apparently a wyvern hanging around. But, you know, we've got the oil for that. Oh, here we go. And I had the wrong thing ready on my middle mouse button. Gotcha. Oh, it was a fork tail. The tail doesn't fork that much, gotta say.
Might want to look around some.
Yeah, the point of examining the etching on the wall is the fact that it gives you a specific and limited area in which to search. Lets you know exactly which areas are you might find something and which ones you definitely won't. And since the circle doesn't always completely line up with the surroundings, it's a good way to save some time. Anyway, it looks like we just passed a Nilfgaardian outpost and an active Nilfgaardian camp, forward camp. And the reason they're all here is because this is technically a fording point. Or at the very least a crossing point. Although it may become a fording point depending on the season. Anyway, looks like the Redanians are not controlling the other side of the Pontar here. And instead we've got a whole bunch of rot fiends.
Rotfiend nest needs to be destroyed.
Occupying what could have been their camp, and probably was at some point. Oh, there's another rot fiend. Strategic risk. It sounds like there's a merchant who wanted to make the crossing. Didn't go so well, so he's hidden his belongings somewhere nearby. Although by the state of things, it looks like either the Rot Fiends or the Redanian soldiers got to him. Ooh, music is shifting. Finally making it to the far side of the Pontar. So this is Novigrad music. Anyway, yeah, I figured I could just go along the shore, make my way through various monster nests, pick my way through all of the fording spots, or I could just swim directly there. Maybe that'll be faster. As it is, there are a whole bunch of neckers over here on this particular bit of island. Quite a few of them, in fact. But they're not doing too much damage. Couldn't do nearly enough to break through my Quen shield. It's actually a little bit sad. Until then, we've got ourselves an actual hidden treasure now. Your ever-loving Grugan. Alright, looks like the loot hasn't been hidden that far away. As a matter of fact, seems to be something of a blood trail leading straight to it. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Also got ourselves a roughly textured corpse pile there that isn't on fire, and I saw one earlier that was on fire. But yes, that's enough of the islands here. It's about time we get back onto something resembling a mainland. North across the active ford here. And slay the bandit who is pissing into the river.
Come on!
Come on, drop your guard. Or don't.
Fight in your guts,
See if that matters. Damn. Times like this, I kind of think in terms of being in an Assassin's Creed game where you can climb on almost everything. But here in The Witcher 3, if you find a big wooden tower, then no, you just gotta look at it. That's all you're gonna be able to do. Ooh, a bunch of neckers down here in this cave. Quen shield ran out, but again, these are just neckers, and so they were hardly able to keep up with my food regeneration. Anyway, where's my ogred oil? Should really be doing a little bit extra damage here. Ah, good. Ooh, rock troll. Can't see it, but I can see your health bar. Oh, he's on the wrong side of the pillar. Man, so defensive. So I am fighting at a disadvantage here. Because I could very easily just get out my torch, and Geralt will fight with that in his left hand. That's no problem. And I'm pretty sure I knew it was no problem even when I was at this point in the game. So I was just making things difficult for myself. Oh, there is something back here. Nice. Glad I checked. Anyway, yeah, it looks like there's a red dot in front of me, but there really isn't. Because that red dot is on the surface. So if I run back the way I just came, I should be able to find that critter around here somewhere. Huh. Well, whatever, I've got business in this direction. So either way. Oh, right. Whoops. Alright. And some Endriga workers. And I am pretty sure that I picked up a new level in that cave. Because all of a sudden I can start powering up my sword again.
Gotta blow this up if I want to get rid of the Endrigas.
And I better hope that one more resurfaces after blowing it up. Because my sword is just about to hit a new level.
Gotta blow this up if I want to get rid of the Endrigas.
If I can just kill one more thing with it. Ah, good. A warrior. We got knocked down by the explosion. Perfect. Just what I wanted to see. Also, better deal with that. And, oh, yeah, only got to hit it 2 more times. And until then, looks like there is a shop I've never been to over this way. So who knows what I'm going to find. I mean, it's a general merchant, so probably a few things I've seen before. But they might also play Gwent.
That reptile gaze of yours don't scare me.
It's a cat gaze, come on.
Wind's howling.
What?
Show me what you...
Blast, not a player. He does have some good equipment, which I can purchase off of him in order to sell off all of my weapons. Figured I might as well do something in Get some runes. Or are those sigils? That's right, I also picked up some extra saddles that I don't need. Oh, just need one more little bit of something. You can always use some more silver ore. Perfect.
So long.
Alright, now with my inventory taken care of, there is this exclamation mark just down the road. Should probably go figure out what that's all about.
It's you. Which, John Vernon, remember? You saved me from the drowners. It was Coppolis then. Now, why, my purse is bursting.
Mm-hmm. With coin that belonged to the refugees. Vengeance tastes sweet.
I thought you'd come for your reward. I'll gladly pay, mind you. You saved my life, no two ways about it. But, if you're looking for a bruising, well, you'll find it.
What's done is done. No point in wasting more life.
Coin doesn't stink. Give it here.
There you are. May it multiply in your purse. Now go.
I get the feeling from the way he immediately got defensive that he knows he crossed a line. He knows that he's being the bad guy now. Not enough to actually stop his actions, but still.
Your ass is mine. He's ours! It's
I mean, as it is, the main problem that I imagine Geralt has with deserters and bandits is not necessarily that they exist, that they prey on vulnerable people. I mean, none of that is good, certainly. But the main reason he shows up and kills them all is because they think they can take him. They think that he is also a victim who deserves to be slain and robbed, in either order. Because the thing about Geralt is that he is a monster hunter. He is not a battlefield cleaner. He is not someone who, there's some decent stuff up here. He is not a knight-errant. He has a job to do and places to explore. And all you assholes out here just are not doing yourself or him any favors by getting in his way. Speaking of in my way, damn, there's a load of drowners. Also, I should probably do something about my health dropping. I mean, it's not as fast as that one time when I got hit by high-level drowners in the water. But, you know, it's good to have health. It's also good to not have to deal with the game breaking. And so, yeah, as you may have noticed just in the water there was a splice between sections of game footage. Also a bit of some audio difficulties, but hopefully nothing that you'll notice. As it is, it appears as though there are a number of chests in this area, all of which are related to this particular hidden treasure thing, and some of which appear to be inside of little caves or recesses in the stone. And if I look like I know exactly where they are, it's because I didn't place the splice at the end of the broken footage. So I may be doing some things for the second time. On the bright side, this means that you do spend less time with me flailing around looking for each of those chests. Instead, I knew exactly where they were and went directly to them. I also managed to get a new charge on my sword off of those drowners on the land, which I did not do on my first try. Alright. Found the road again. Now it's time to figure out where to go next. Getting pretty close to Novigrad now. As a matter of fact, we're all out of question marks in this section of the map. That doesn't mean that there's nothing left to find, of course. It just means that our next stop should be the signpost. And so it's to the outskirts of Novigrad that we go next. Ooh, and past the road marker. That's useful.
Always like visiting Novigrad. Man truly feels alive here.
Yes. You'd be so pale again.
Just look, that cat's a pistol over my wash again. They're a scourge, that Julia and her furry friends.
So break a bottle, mix the shards with some fish and set it out for them. They'll eat it and croak.
Perhaps we could feed Julia the same.
Good idea. We could finally see if there's any truth to the rumours about the treasure.
Hooray!
Love the kid just announcing his support of the murder plan.
I will not speak to you. I refuse. Papel.
Can I go?
Good day to you too.
Oh!
So as you might notice, Novigrad is a mixed community with both humans and non-humans. Missed connection, tall dark stranger. Definitely not Geralt. This is a tall white stranger. A contract specifically for a witcher. Some sort of widow. And a Gwent tournament. Huzzah!
The woman's mad. Unfortunately, I can't imagine where she gets the coin to feed that band of cats.
You ever get new wares?
Oh dearie, you'd be surprised. Our cat lover once led a band of ne'er-do-wells. They raided elven tombs. I'm certain she has heaps of treasure hidden about.
Aye. More bits of background about the mysterious cat lady. Not entirely certain if it leads to anything. If it's centered around a quest that I pick up for other things, or if it's just a bunch of background noise, or if it's something bonus that I can do. Regardless, we are fairly near to another signpost, so I figure I'll take a look over here at this one as well. If I can get them both, I'll have a whole bunch of question marks to search. Yep, here we are. Next notice board. Near the Cunny of the Goose. I see. By the way, according to the books, Novigrad is a metropolis of over 30,000 people. Dwarf immediately looking to lower people's standards. Kiss my hairy arse, you losers.
Never seen so many strangers in my life. So buckwheat milling, they said. It'll pay off.
Well, there's a guy with a name already. First of all, I think I might talk to this innkeep.
Welcome. Welcome.
What have you got there?
Because innkeeps have Gwent cards, and play Gwent. And sell Fizztech by the handful. And also, they've got a whole bunch of Nilfgaard cards, and one of the Scoia'tael leader cards, by the looks of it. Anyway, I figured I might as well sell some of my booze while I was here, along with the other junk that's not going to come in handy in the future. Not going to break down into anything usable.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
And I believe one other thing I did was go around and pick up a few extra Gwent cards just while I was out. Which is why I suddenly have enough Nilfgaard cards to field an army. Also got a Scorch card. That's the one that destroys the highest value units on the field. And yeah, I'm going to be waiting until I get that fourth Emir card. Until then, I think I'll just go with Torrential Rain. Which means I don't need to have that in my hand. Especially since I only have the one. But yeah, exciting. First time I am playing a Nilfgaard card, a Nilfgaard army, on screen. And immediately plays the neutral faction spy card that I cannot steal because it is a hero. Okay, so I'm gonna be just stalling for time then. Dang it. At least I got more to put in the back row, and the Nilfgaard faction ability is to win ties. As it is, I'm really not feeling much chance of success here. It's got a lot more cards than I do. And that is actively worthless on a Scoia'tael deck, but it does mean that everyone is down to nothing here. So actually things have moved into my favor because I've got a hero who is not affected by inclement weather. So I could play him, Letho, and I might just win based on that. Let's find out. Damn.
You're a fierce one, but with fairness in your eyes.
Pulled that one out of my ass. But mostly because the innkeep contributed to it.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Saw the notice. Let's say I'm interested.
That's good. Grand even. Name's Breen Hotch. I posted that slip.
Gonna need details.
Course. Well, through a series of regrettable events, I came to own a spread of forest ripe for logging, near Novigrad. At a distance from any roads, but quite near the port. Easy gold, right? Just hire some lumberjacks and count the coin.
Meant details about the monster, not your business.
Oh, it's all linked, see? I took on some dwarven loggers, but they came to me, claiming the forest haunted. Thought them lazy, nothing more. Then one day, they went in the wood, and only one returned. Said some forest devil had attacked him.
Let's talk about my pay, because the current offer's just not enough.
Alright. This guy's rich, he should be able to afford a decent rate.
Very well. Let us say that's a price I'll pay willingly.
Sweet.
I'll take the job. This logger, where'll I find him?
Around. Last I saw him, he was drinking away his pay. Said he had to honor his dead comrades.
Double levy to pay come spring, and that means another
Snake.
storm.
Alright.
Got a snake's tongue as well.
Looks like there's a...
What?
Yeah, an herbalist.
Got anything?
The icon was inside the building. It's a bit confusing. Alright, doesn't look like he's actually got anything special. We might as well sell him some food, I guess.
Farewell.
But yeah, the survivor is actually also in this tavern, so...
Welcome, traveller. Drink with me, you cocksucker. Fucking knock back if you so's my mates the race peaceful. Something ploughed them up good, but I don't know what it was. Don't know who or what to curse.
Talked to one Breen Hotch. Told me all about your comrade's death.
No blicker. We tried to explain some horror was prowling the forest. He refused to believe it.
He's hired me. Wants me to find the beast that attacked you and your friends.
Is that so? Well, I take back what I said. Good man, Breen, though a halfling.
Tell me about the attack. What do you remember?
We were making our way out of the forest, loaded with wood like pack horses. All of a sudden we heard a bloody howl, like a wolf's. Pack leaders. We legged it, but then the cartwheel was stuck. Magnus Rector hollered I should run to the hut for the crossbows, so I ran. Come back to the woods. Bloody plough and massacre. Couldn't tell me mates apart.
Thanks. Really helpful, that.
Kill the bugger. Will you?
That's what I've been hired for. And yeah, I just noticed that
Come on.
big red skull there. But you know, I figure unless it's a bunch of Alghouls, I should be able to handle it. Doesn't sound like it would be a bunch of Alghouls. So yeah, let's head across the outskirts here. Back west, over towards the edge, where I've got a whole bunch of question marks I still need to sort through. And let's get some Witcher jobs done while I'm at it. And pick up a whole bunch of road markers, no less. That'll be useful too. Come on, Roach. Well, there's wolf howls, at least. Ah, here we go.
Logger's hut. Need to find the spot where they died.
Right, sounds like it was on the road, rather than by the huts directly. But, you know, bunch of buildings around here, bunch of stuff to grab.
Deep ruts. Logger's wagon must have stopped here. Then they went down this road, probably towards their clearing.
Yep. This direction, then. Over towards the coastline. A lot of something out there in the woods.
Show me what you got.
Ah, Neckers. Alright, that takes care of that, and for some reason the moment I stepped off of these ruts, the music changed back. Ah, here we are. The massacre.
There was a fight here. 2 dwarves and something big. There was a fight here. 2 dwarves and something big. A dwarf went this way. Roots pinned this one to the ground, so hard he suffocated.
Not many monsters that do that. Those that can. Well, actually, they're best described as the relicts.
Clawed the rock. Must have been angry and strong. Wounded dwarf tried to flee, bleeding heavily. Deep wound on his back. Bled to death. Everything says Leshen, a young one. Must have arrived here recently. Need to find its totem. Crows serve Leshens. Should find some near the totem.
Okay, let's have a look. Got some more hybrid entries here. I believe I read a book on them. And we also got an entry for succubi. And succubi are remarkably peaceful for being non-humanoids. An entry on the crones, of course, and on godlings, and on our new buddy, the Leshen, including the specific Leshen that we're after this time, Kernan. As I said, he is, in fact, a relict. And then we've also got higher vampires here, which look like humans, but aren't. Ah, there we are. Gotta follow the crows.
Not a Leshen's birds. False trail.
Looks like there are 3 other possibilities.
Lo and behold, a Leshen's totem. Now, to destroy it. Ought to piss it off, make it leave its lair.
Okay, I guess fire isn't the thing. Ah, there we go. Simple enough. Oh yeah. My blows are only doing little bits of tapping damage to this guy. Fortunately, the crows can't really do anything against my Quen shield, but the root attack, on the other hand... Although the roots are not the tricky part here. The tricky part is the way he can just disappear and reappear wherever he likes. Fortunately, there's not too much he can do against Erendite once it's fully charged. And while the root attack is dangerous, it is a single hit, and so Quen shield absorbs it all. Oh, now there are wolves. Silver wolves. But not enough wolves. Oh. More wolves than I thought there were. But I guess they spawned too far away to attack me. Just weren't keeping up. Black Unicorn. Now that's a fancy name for a sword. Wonder if I can even wield it, or if its level is closer to that of the monster. Anyway, it is noon here.
It's you! I'll never forget you. I must thank you once more.
Oh, hey.
You know me? Where from?
We met long ago in Brokilon.
Possible, but can't say I remember.
No surprise, you were badly wounded then. If not for the Dryad's care, it's unlikely you would have survived.
Long time ago. So long it feels like it happened in another life. Maybe that's not so far from the truth. Be glad to glance at what you're selling.
Well, it's certainly new writers. Since the only time Geralt was in Brokilon was during the book series. Speaking of books, figured I might as well pick those up. It's also got a bunch of glyphs and runes. And he takes books, which not every merchant does. And hey, it's a straight upgrade here. Might as well. Get a whole bunch of money from that. And, yep, that's Black Unicorn, and it turns out I can wield it, and it does more damage than that sword I just bought. Oh well. Well, when you've got over 100k, money comes and money goes. It's not that big of a deal. But it is kind of interesting that we would have met an elf at Dol Bluthana, because, as I recall, the Dryads are not necessarily friendly to elves either. I think the wolves followed me into civilized territory.
That's it, Roach.
Alright, I think that guy was just shouting at me because I bumped into him, or ran near him, and that was enough to trigger the thing.
Ah, damn it.
Well, regardless. Got to reach the Cunny of the Goose again, and it's in this direction.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
I killed the Leshen that attacked the lumberjacks.
Oh, that's wonderful. Grand even. I'll have to find some new loggers, but there's no shortage of folk looking for work. But can I be certain no other Leshen will show?
It's possible, I suppose. I have to find a Witcher if it happens.
Aye, yes, yes. Well, your due reward. I'm not the kind not to pay for a job well done.
Farewell.
Honorable, but callous. Alright, looks like I can't... Yeah, looks like I can't tell the lumberjack about how things went. But that's fine. Also, based on the dancers on the stage there, it kind of seems like this place is like a strip club. Especially because it's located here on the outskirts of town. You know, a strip club for poor folk. Because, you know, prostitution is actually regulated and legal within town as well. Anyway, I've got a little bit of time left before before the video is set to end, so I figure might as well clear up a couple more question marks while I'm out and about. Alright. Sword didn't trigger. So, I must be maxed out again. Anyway, that's the guarded treasure, along with the guard. So, let's get the other one in this little corner of the map. It might just be done for now. Ah, rot fiends. Damn it. Oh. Looks like I accidentally hit the button that allows me to target individual creatures. Which I don't do because I don't need to. Because I use a mouse and keyboard. And I can aim wherever I like.
Rotfiend nest needs to be destroyed.
What do you mean it's not done? Bah. At least I got a new level. Which means even more sword stuff. Bleh. Video's almost over. I'm reaching. That's right, there is one more thing I can do. I can actually use this letter of passage. Just so that it isn't cluttering up my quest list anymore. I mean, I'm coming at it from the angle they didn't expect, but still.
Turn back, bridge is closed.
On whose orders?
By order of His Grace, King Radovid himself, which means I'm not to let me old mum through without a valid pass.
They still accounted for it.
I've got a pass.
Let's see. Everything looks to be in order.
All right, let me cross.
Are you in a rush? Got something concealed, maybe?
Wanna frisk me?
Ha! What, you out for the fondling? We've no time for games with you. Lads, let him through. Come through.
And now, I can go wherever I want. And hey, I even got a new marker for it. Neat.